There we go. Not sure why my mic wasn't working. It was plugged in, so there we go. All right. There we go. So we're set and ready to go. That's why it was it. So we're ready to go racing though. They're going through and introducing a few a few different NASCAR Hall of Famers who are going to help give the command to start the engines, along with a few up and coming local track drivers, including Brexton Bush there. Not sure who the rest are because I missed that as they introduced it, but yeah. Yeah, for whatever reason, it wanted me to unplug and replug in my mic, but my mic was plugged in, so I was confused there. But yep, we got ourselves the poll up. If you guys want to go ahead, we got a few minutes here before the green flag, so still some time to go ahead and shift that vote. But here we go. Engines are getting fired up and ready to go in the desert. So as I said before, I realized that the audio wasn't going. Despite William Byron and Larson starting near the front of the field, you got Bell and Blaney, who were top two in practice the other day, including them leading 5-lap average, 10-lap average, 15-lap average, and 20-lap average were all led by those two drivers. So a lot of categories there, and those are a lot of key categories to be very good at if you want a shot at this championship 312 laps from now. All right, here we go. So they're going to be going to commercial break. We've already seen two very chaotic championships. The NASCAR Truck Series Championship, one of the most embarrassing things I've seen in the sport in a long time. And then you've got the situation with the. Oh wait, Kyle Busch was the fastest one on 1-lap speed. Okay, impressive. I hadn't seen that one. But yeah, the NASCAR Xfinity Series was a lot more respectful, especially coming down the end of the race. But it definitely felt like there was it felt like the guy who throughout the race was not necessarily the favorite to win the race. Certainly looked to be the more impressive driver. But yeah, this has been one of my favorite NASCAR seasons of all time, and certainly I think it's up there because I've been able to enjoy it with a lot of you guys throughout the season as we've been going through these playoffs. In fact, we've been here for almost every race. I haven't gone through and counted. I should have gone through and counted beforehand. To see how many races we've actually done. You know what? Hey, we're going to go ahead through and see. All right, let's see. All right, so for races, we had the Clash, Daytona Speed Weeks. That was 3 streams for qualifying duels and the 500. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, we were here for a lot of races in the early part of the season. I think the first race I missed outright for the NASCAR Cup Series in particular was. Oh, what was it even? I mean, I guess technically Charlotte, because I wasn't at the track, I guess, for Charlotte. Or I was at the track for Charlotte, so it wasn't that kind of broadcast. But, I mean, I've live streamed every single bit of racing action. And then I missed, the rain race for the, New Hampshire race, I missed out on that one. I think Dover was another one I missed. But, I mean, I've been here for almost every NASCAR Cup Series race this year, and we're here for championship weekend for the NASCAR Cup Series. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, they're rolling around. They're talking to William Byron right now before the race gets going. But yeah, again, the leaderboard should be updating here in a minute or so for the one that we normally have. I just don't know why it hasn't updated yet, because it should have updated earlier. But all right, still hasn't updated. So. But again, we will have the Championship 4 highlighted over there on the side and watching their progress throughout the race. Because again, it doesn't really matter who wins the race. It only matters who the top of those 4 is. So, here we go. Let's see. So, Larson and Blaney each having a couple of votes here. Byron starting to take a slim lead, and Christopher Bell still holding on to his spot here. All right, here we go. So, Byron, Truex. So, Byron and Truex on the front row. Kevin Harvick starting in third place here on in his final NASCAR Cup Series race here. Bubba Wallace and Denny Hamlin making up row number 3. Larson starting in the 4th position, by the way. Eric Jones with a surprising qualifying effort there. He's starting up in row number 4. Alongside him, Ross Chastain. Busher and Reddick holding down that fort in the holding down the fort there. And then we got Gibbs and Ryan Preece sharing row number 6. Row 7 is Christopher Bell on the inside, and then you got Todd Gilliland on the outside. Blaney on the inside of row number 8. Alongside him, Daniel Suarez. Logano and Kyle Busch sharing row number 9. And Michael McDowell sharing row number 20 with sharing row number 10 with Chase Elliott here. So that's your top 20 as we're watching the starting grid starting to scroll through. So should be a great race here today. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. We got Austin Dillon and Hocevar starting in row number 11. And they scrolled through that really quick. But yeah, the only driver going to the rear of the field is Brad Keselowski. He's going to the rear after not a pit road penalty, but after he was not able to be here yesterday. His wife is giving birth to their son, so Cole Custer practiced and qualified the car for him. So Custer got that car in the show, and now Keselowski will drive it today as they go down pit road to check the pit road speed. Most important thing they might do all weekend is checking that pit road speed here. But yeah, here we go. So it looks like Byron is the favorite to win this championship, at least looking at the vote so far. But again, Larson, Blaney, I don't think Blaney's should be taken lightly. I think a lot of people might be sleeping on him, but he could very well go out here and get this win. Make this an all-Ford championship weekend here. Because Ben Rhodes got the championship in the NASCAR Truck Series. Cole Custer getting the championship in the Xfinity Series. Okay. Are you kidding me? 60 laps in stage 1, 125 laps in stage 2, and 125 laps in stage 3. Why are we we did even stages for the first 2 championship races. I thought we had this figured out. Now they're going with a short first stage and then 2 much longer second and third stages here, which is weird. I've always been a fan of doing, say, 75, and then the final stage there being about 150. or whatever it would be technically with how many laps they're running today, but yeah, I don't know what's up with the thing. Again, they've been doing it, but I guess for the Cup Series, they like to do things weird. But yeah, still no update to the leaderboard here, which is weird. I'm going to try completely closing out the window and reopening it. So, still no update there. Wow, that's weird. Alright, here we go. So yeah, again, we'll try and have the leaderboard and everything figured out by the time we get to the green flag, but I don't know. This should be working, so. And I say, I don't know what happens when they when they are going to flip it over to the leaderboard we know and love here. But yeah, here we go. We're here for the Cup Series race. So they're back from commercial break already. Wow, early. But yeah, Ryan, Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney. These two are gonna have to come through the field, but it's gonna be fun to watch them as they go and drive through the field here. All right, here we go. They're doubled up. Pace cars off. We're ready to go racing for the championship here. Kevin Harvick getting the good luck from his kids here as he gets ready to take the green flag for the final race of his NASCAR career. Ryan Blaney and Truex lead him into the Geico restart zone, and green flag is out. We're racing at Phoenix. Green flag is out. We are racing here. 60 laps here in stage number 1. It's a short stage 1. Still no update to the leaderboard. Again, I do not know what's going on here. I would love to be able to tell you, like, oh yeah, this is I'm going to show on my end or something, but to the best of my knowledge, it isn't. Right, so here we go. So Larson diving all the way to the bottom here on Kevin Harvick as they take the green flag, though. Larson shoving the 4 car way up the track here. And I say, that's potentially, they all make it through the corner, but that's always nerve-wracking when you see someone sending it up the track like that. Right, I'm going to relaunch my Google Chrome here. It'll be a minute, but I want to make sure it'll be a second, it looks like. I wanted to go ahead and try and get that updated, see if that was causing the problem, but as of right now, I don't know what's causing the problem. Hey, LTX, how's it going? But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what on earth could be causing the thing to not update to the leaderboard with lap count, because that's what I love having here. But yeah, here we go. Let's see. Bell and Blaney both continuing to just kind of they're gonna try and make it through the field as quick as possible, but they gotta start making a move. All right, here we go. Let's see. So here we go. Let's see. So Logano going back here, and he's going to try and block for Ryan Blaney the way that Blaney blocked for him last year. Here we go. And there we go. Bell looking the inside here on Daniel Suarez. Blaney should, if he's smart, he should just be following Christopher Bell through every hole that Bell finds. So yeah, again, I'm trying to figure out why this isn't working, but I do not have an answer for you guys yet as to why the thing isn't working. Oh, there we go. All right, I might have an answer here on how to solve this. Let's go. No, that didn't seem to do anything. It gave me hope because it looked like it was going to do it. But yeah, no, it keeps going back to the lineup from qualifying. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to go without a leaderboard for right now, which is annoying. But, yeah, here we go. Let's see. So, right now, though, you got... Let's say, Christopher Bell trying to go by my boy Kyle Busch there. Let's say, Kyle Busch potentially might play well. Former Toyota teammate, assuming that there isn't too much bad blood between the Toyotas and the Ford there. Come on, are you kidding me? I have no idea why this is being such a pain. But, yeah, here we go. Let's see. So there we go. Now Blaney to the inside on Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch kind of just taken advantage of here, and he's going to be dropping back a couple spots here. But, yeah. So Bell up to... Bell is still in 13th here. Blaney's moved up to 14th here. So, and then Larson up to 3rd place. Byron maintaining 1st so far. So it's Byron, Harvick, Larson, Bubba, Hamlin, your top 5 here. Alright, here we go. Let's see. I wish that the thing would just update. I mean, I do have a small leaderboard I guess I could try and include, but it makes no sense why it wouldn't give me the same leaderboard I've been working with all year. This is frustrating. Here we go. Let's see. Again, as soon as I can get the leaderboard thing figured out, the on-screen graphics will be fixed. Until then, I'm going to go ahead and hide away the on-screen graphics just because they're a little bit sloppy right now. Alright, so there we go. Went and hid away all the on-screen graphics. We're going to be going without them for right now while we have some technical difficulties. But yeah, we're currently 15 laps in here to stage number 1 as William Byron goes, and he's continuing to pull away here. I can't tell how far away because I can't get the leaderboard to work here. All right, leaderboard. This is so frustrating. All right, live leaderboard. Here we go. Come on. And it's still not working. Are you kidding me? But yeah, just trying to find this one out here as to why the leaderboard's not working. Hey, Patrick, how's it going? Alright, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, I wish I knew what was causing the NASCAR thing to not work here. I literally have no way to give you guys any updates during the cautions now. Oh, there we go. Leaderboard. No, come on. This is so frustrating. I'm trying to get the leaderboard going, guys. But thank you guys for everybody that is toughing it out with us. Again, why is it championship weekend? That it works all weekend, and then all of a sudden, for today, it decides it doesn't want to work. And here we go. Let's see. Hamlin and Chastain. Here's where the here's what this is the same track where Denny Hamlin tried to pay back Chastain in the spring and ultimately drew himself a penalty by admitting that it was intentional on his podcast days later. So it looks like, come on, this is just, I wish that the leaderboard would just update to where we can get it good here. I can't restart my computer to try and solve the problem, so gotta find a solution without that. Here we go. All right, I'm trying to get the leaderboard going, guys. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me here. So we got Busher battling Tyler Reddick here for, what spot is that for? That's for 9th here. Alright, here we go. Let's see. You're kidding me. Like, why is the only thing that seems to be working my stream? Alright, here we go. Let's see. But yeah, again, I can't really see what's going on the track, so I can't even give you guys a great view because they're just doing a piece on Chris Buescher right now, which... But yeah, right now, though, again, Byron continuing to just manage the lead over Harvick right now. Bell is up to 12th place. He's made up one spot so far. I mean, I can get a top 10, I guess, out of this. All right, guys. I'm sorry, but this is literally the best I can do. Is a top 10 at least here. Let's see, window capture. All right, there we go. Again, this is the best I can do here. And this leaderboard's coming from Fox. It's a little different, but it's the best I can do. Unfortunately, until NASCAR goes and fixes theirs, which I will continue to refresh every few minutes here. But yeah, I don't have a leader or a lap. Actually, you can get a lap count out of this, but here we go. Okay, we're good and we're ready to go. Alright, so here we go. We got ourselves the leaderboard. Byron over Harvick here. We got Larson up to third. Fourth is Bubba Wallace. Fifth, MTJ. Sixth, Chastain. Seventh, Hamlin. Jones, Buescher, and Reddick rounding out your top 10 right now. Alright, here we go. As I keeping an eye on the so Christopher Bell's up to 11th place. He's knocking on the door of the top 10 already. Ryan Blaney up to 13th here. He's making progress too, just not quite as quickly here. Alright, here we go. So we finally got ourselves something we can work with, but it's not as good as what I wanted. So here we go. But yeah, I'm still trying to get the good leaderboard going, but here we go. So we're currently working lap 35 already. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put up the poll for stage 2, but hey, Scotty, how's it going? All right. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, there we go. There's poll. There's the poll for stage 1, and we got that up. Still beyond frustrated with the with NASCAR.com. I don't know why all of a sudden today it decided it wasn't going to work. Because yeah, the ability to see the lap count and the ability to see the what we have for a flag going on is really nice. And this doesn't even seem to be updating super quickly. But yeah, again, it's as good as we got right now, so. Alright, here we go. Let's see. So, Christopher Bell has entered the top 10 there. There we go. Making some progress here. Alright, here we go. Let's see. So, Blaney's up to 12th. So, Blaney's making his way through the field just as efficiently as Bell has. So, Chastain making some good progress here as well. He's up into 5th. He's battling it out with Truex right now, but there we go. Ross Chastain going and getting that one done. All right, there we go. The leaderboard's looking good for the trucks. I'm trying to update it for Xfinity, see if it'll update properly there. Not quite looking right there for the trucks over the Xfinity, and then the Cup. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait. No, that's the starting lineup again. Are you kidding me? This is just frustrating. But, yeah, here we go. Man. Alright, we're getting near the end of the stage number 1. Come on. You know, why is the truck one go pretty much perfectly back to how it looked on Friday night, yet tonight, the one I'm dealing with now is barely functioning. Alright, here we go. Let's see. I don't know what else I can do here. This is so frustrating. But yeah, we're currently working our way through this one. We're 45 laps in. We got 15 to go here. This is completely frustrating. If this is the way it's gonna, like, why does it go down for championship night here for the Cup Series? Worked fine for every other race this year. here we go. Let's just settle in here. Blaney up, or Bell up to 9th here. Blaney still in 11th. So Blaney not really able to find a way up to the top 10 quite yet. Alex Bowman, I don't even know right now. Alex Bowman is currently... Alex Bowman is 22nd right now, Scotty. This is... hate it because, again, the truck one seems to look just fine here. But, yeah, maybe we'll figure it out by... maybe it'll fix itself at some point. But for right now, we got what we got here. Oh, man, this is... Alright, race results. That's from Martinsville. Now let's go NASCAR Cup Championship. Come on, you can do it. Nope, it crashed again. Are you kidding me? This is infuriating. I don't know if I should have done a restart on my computer before the stream. I mean, if it wouldn't kill the stream, I would try and do I would try and do I would try and restart my computer now, but there's just no way I can do it right now with the way that my stream is. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, this is beyond stupid at this point. But yeah, here we go. We got, they're showing the Championship 4 right now, and all of them are inside the top 10. There we go. Championship 4 all up in the top 10 here. Say, oh, Larson's starting to drift back. Yeah, he's starting to drift a little bit. Alright, here we go. Let's see. But yeah, we're currently 5 laps away from the end of the stage, though. It's not like they're... we're not terrible right now, but man, this is just bummer right now more than anything else. I'm going to try just completely restarting my Chrome. See if that'll work. And just completely restart Chrome. Alright, right now, well, we got Harvick running down the leader here. He's trying to catch him up here. It's infuriating right now. All right, there we go. We got it. But yeah, so far, oh, here we go. Kevin Harvick looking for the lead here for the moment. After 60 laps, finally something happens, and Harvick looking to the bottom here on William Byron here, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen here. But I don't know if Harvick's got enough right now to try and make a pass, but he has been running down the 24 as the 24 laps cars, and ooh, somebody putting a big block there. There we go, the 38, yeah, of Tug Gilliland, able to put a big block there on the 24, but I don't know if he's going to have enough here for the 4 car. Yet, there we go, the 24 to the bottom of the track, and William Byron coming off turn number 4 will win stage number 1 here. There we go. Here we go. So stage 1, caution flag comes out, and yeah, here we go. Again, I'm sorry for my attitude, but this is just frustrating when I do the same thing every day for the weekend, and just now for the Cup race, it decides, yeah, nope, you're not gonna like me right now. All right, here we go. But yeah, so right now though, all 4 championship contenders managed to get inside the top 10. But man, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and end that poll. I mean, if I had another computer, I could try and test the restart, see if it would work. It would be nice, but let me see if the leaderboard on here is at least working. So the leaderboard on here is working just fine. Alright, here we go. Let's see. So yeah, again, the leaderboard on NASCAR.com. If I could just get, or the NASCAR app. Let me see if I can just download the NASCAR app for the computer, see if that works. Alright, here we go. This is infuriating that it won't give me anything I can work with here. As I spent a whole weekend working with the same leaderboard, and all of a sudden it doesn't want to work. I wish that this was that there was a. If I could just make some sense of this, that'd be nice. Alright, guys. I apologize as the stream goes down. I'm gonna try restarting my computer, see if that fixes the problem. I'm not stopping the stream intentionally, and if I do stop it, check my page. It will be back up shortly. This is infuriating. I just gotta try it. I gotta try something here. So the restart. Restarting the computer was a waste because it still didn't fix the problem. So I apologize for trying something, but I had to try something here, guys. Alright, here we go. Scroll down. Well, I guess I gotta try and do something with what I got then, I guess. So, alright, here we go. Back to racing. Green flag is out. Green, green, green. Oh, what the? Come on. Alright, go ahead and capture this. There we go. Well, there we go. We got at least something that we can work with here. Let me see if I can do something with this, actually, now that I think about it. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna try and do something. I say they're under a restart. Bell and Blaney making their way forward here. Alright, there we go. That is better. Okay, that I'm happy with. There we go. Alright, there we go. So I'm actually fairly happy with how that ended up looking. Took us way too long to get there, but we were back and we got to the end. Or we got to the end result that I'm okay with here. And I got a way I can scroll up and down. I can check where everybody is. Alright, here we go. But, yeah, right now, though, we got ourselves Christopher Bell making his way up through the field, though. He's up to 6th place. He's only 2 seconds back of the lead with William Byron. All 4 championship contenders up inside the top 6 right now. Harvick and Chastain in 2nd and 3rd are the 2 non-playoff guys up inside the top 4 here. And there we go. We finally got ourselves something here. Took way too long to get that going, but here we go. Alright, here we go. Hey, Packers got the win. Nice. Just taking a look over at the NFL games. Commanders beat the Patriots. I know my coworker's not going to be happy about that. Falcon. Oh, the Vikings actually getting ready to beat the Falcons? Nice. That's pretty good. Saints beat the Bears. Not overly surprised about that one. Texans Buccaneers is in a close battle here, but I believe the Buccaneers are about to end this one by kneeing the ball away. Ravens game went final there, 37-3, and Browns put away the Cardinals with a 27-0 blowout. And great, Colts are on a really bad start here. So here we go. All right, so here we go. We're settling in though. We're here for the Cup race, and all right. Everybody's kind of settled in here for the restart. I'm just going to completely X out of that. I don't even really care about that right now. I do miss the color a little bit out of this one, but hey, you know what? We got what we got here. So here we go. Let's see. So let's see. So again, curious to see how long Kyle Larson's able to hold on here, but right now Byron just looks at the best car, and not to mention the clean air allowing him to pull away here. Now, if he loses that clean air later in this race, that could be interesting, but until then, right now it's looking like a domination show here. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, here we go. So, just settling in here. Alright, got myself, hopefully, something that we're good with. Take a look at it again. Yeah, yep, it's fine. Actually, you know what? I got an idea. Give me a second, guys. Alright, here we go. Just gonna slide those two over here. Unhide this one. I'm gonna try and get the time behind here. There we go. If I can get this in here, this might actually be just flat out better than what I had with the NASCAR.com. Alright, there we go. So, that actually, that there looks great. I don't know about what you guys think about that, but, yeah, that looks pretty good, and honestly, I think it works better than what we have had. Alright, here we go. I'm going to give a little bit more breathing room on the backside. I'm just... I can never really stop truly adjusting on this, and I know it's a problem because I gotta eventually be happy with it somewhere. There we go. That works. Alright, so... there we go. We got ourselves that set up. We're... hopefully, the stream won't be too laggy, because for whatever reason it says stream's lagging, so... alright, here we go. Let's see. So yeah, right now we're at commercial break. We don't have a great look at what's going on track, but right now we got Harvick. He's hanging out about 0.3 of a second back of the lead. A lot of games starting to go final here. Oh, wait, Texas take the lead on the Buccaneers. What? There we go. I did not expect the Houston Texans to find a way to claw back into this one here. There we go. We got rid of that line. That was the big thing I wanted to get rid of. And yeah, now we got ourselves it fully fixed there. I think we got the lineup pretty much how I want it. And alright, here we go. Got a chance to watch the end of the Houston Texans game, and there we go. A big penalty there for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they get ready for the end of this game. Again, we're currently under commercial break for the NASCAR Cup Series. I pulled up CBS for whichever game they were going to show, and they're showing the end of the Texans game, which is awesome here. And the 2-point PAT here, trying to put this game away. Let's see. I just don't know why they're going for 2 here, but they've got all they need to do is I guess this would put the game out of field goal range if they on a kickoff could get to a field goal range, but no. Yeah, there we go. They need it out of the they need it on the 2-point attempt here, so. Alright, and we're back to commercial break, or we're back from commercial break here, and Christopher Bell closing in on the back bumper of Kyle Larson here for the second place in the Cup Series Championship. Again, right now it doesn't really matter because Byron's leading. And let's go. Here we go, here we go. And now we got, again, here we go. Larson holding on to that lead still. Blaney continuing to close in here as Bell takes dives. Harvick, though, making a move for the lead. Let's go, Harvick. Let's go, Harvick here. So, Kevin Harvick looking like he's got a battle for the lead here. It's going to be underway, and there we go. Kevin Harvick just took the clean air away from William Byron for the first time today. Kevin Harvick to the lead of the race. Kevin Harvick leads his first race of the night, his first laps of the day here. So again, right now the 24 does not need to panic, but he needs to not lose a ton of speed just because he's not in clean air right now. That's the big thing for the 24 of Byron. Now that he's lost the lead, he needs to avoid losing his cool here. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna quick cleanup on my computer, see if that can hopefully help the speed out here. But yeah, we're settling in here though, and we got ourselves a pretty good one here. So, oh, and here we go. Ryan Blaney with a diving move here. 3 wide up the inside for Ryan Blaney. And Blaney taking second place from Bell, who had just barely gotten it away from Larson and literally by a nose. And there we go. Texans do put away the Buccaneers here. But yeah, there we go. Ryan Blaney with a massive diving attack here on the 5, and now the 20 has gotten by the 5 as well. And now Larson is the worst of the championship 4 in 5th place here. Or sorry, 6th place. 6th place here. But yeah, we are all set here, and yeah, we're making some good moves here. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just start removing some of the stuff from the from what I was originally planning, because I'm not even gonna bother checking that stuff at this point. I might check it at the halfway point in the race, but at this point, probably not gonna even bother. All right, here we go. All right. So yeah, right now though, just kind of watching this one as we get ready for this one. I'm gonna say Eagles versus I think what's the later game? Is it Eagles? Let's see, live schedule. But yeah, Blaney being and Byron's lost a spot to Chastain now too. William Byron starting to slip. Could Blaney have a shot at Byron here before this before we get too far into this second stage here? But yeah, there we go. We are set and ready to go. So we got a pretty good we got a pretty good race going here. But here we go. They are starting to slip. Byron's starting to slide further back, and he needs to find something here late in this fuel run. Again, you don't have a lot of time to make something happen here. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Blaney continuing to try and run away here, and wait, was that's Buescher going by Bell? Wow, Chris Buescher just went up and passed Bell and Larson. Wow, I did not see that one coming. That's for sure. So here we go. Let's see. So yeah, William Byron, he's coming up to the back bumper of the 24. We have got it's a battle between 2 to 3/10 of a second between Blaney and Byron right now, and it's about to be even closer than that. Blaney's nose is on the inside. Let's go. So here we go. Let's see. All right, here we go. So Byron versus Blaney here. Gonna keep fighting it out here. All right, here we go. So yeah, right now though, Blaney and Byron, they're still locked in this side-by-side battle for the lead of the championship here. Let's go. This is a pretty good race though, honestly. I'm enjoying it. And there we go. Ryan Blaney now in position to lock out this championship weekend for Ford. Meanwhile, Kevin Harvick has had the race lead for the last 14 laps after taking it from Byron. So Byron, in 15 laps, Byron went from leading the race to getting passed by Ryan Blaney for the leading the championship. That is impressive for Ryan Blaney here. And we're starting to close in on that end of stage 2 here. And oh, we got a caution flag. Caution's out. Caution's out. We got a yellow. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. Not sure what it is because we're at commercial break, but we got a caution. So here we go. Let's see. Are there any other NFL games from the 1 o'clock time slot that haven't gone yellow yet? Or they haven't gone final yet? No, they have all gone final. So Vikings put away the Falcons. Bears lose to the Saints. Packers put away the Rams. Commanders beat the Patriots. Oh, that's a Fox game. Okay, so that's my. So is this? Oh, that's okay. So Colts Panthers is the CBS game of the day. That's pretty cool. All right, but here we go. So we got a caution flag out. I'm curious to see what the caution's for here, but Blaney is ahead of Byron right now for that championship. Uh-oh. Something happened to Bell? Uh-oh, I just looked at the top 10. What happened to Bell? Uh-oh, did Bell wreck? Christopher Bell back in 29th place. I think Christopher Bell might be a part of this caution flag. Again, I don't know what happened because I'm not able to see the track right now. But we may have a championship contender in trouble here. Let's check Twitter, see if Twitter has said anything yet. Oh, there we go. Yep. Championship 4, flat tire for Christopher Bell there. Yep. Oh, no, apparently he blew a brake rotor. Oh, great. So Christopher Bell blowing a brake rotor here. That is rough. So right front brake rotor explodes on his car, and that's what leads to this. So straight into the fence for Christopher Bell. Not much option there. That car is done for the day here, and Man, Christopher Bell, it's a bummer to see that car done so early here. But yeah, here we go. So Bell is out of the race. It's now down to they have 3 left. Yep. Say unfortunately, Christopher Bell isn't going to get this one done. It's now down to Blaney, Byron, and Larson here. So still a shot for a repeat champion. I'm curious to see what's going to end up happening here. But here we go. Blaney coming down pit road. He's gonna get his service here. He's got a much earlier pit stall than any of the other championship contenders here. So here we go. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got going on. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright, here we go. So 112 laps down. 200 to go. So 200 more times around this oval, and we will have a win here. Yeah, we're currently under caution flag here, though, for the 20 of Christopher Bell. He's gone around here. He had a brake rotor explode, so he's done for the day, and we are just kind of waiting it out here. There we go. They're back from commercial break, and we should be able to see the track here again momentarily. All right, here we go. Let's see. So they're showing the right now. They're using the NASCAR virtual car here to try and demonstrate what happened on the on the 20 here. So let's say. There we go. So apparently Bell already knew he was having trouble with cooling this thing here. Let's see. So yeah, right now, again, we're just kind of pacing ourselves. We're waiting it out here. And hopefully this race will start to pick up here. Now that we've had the first caution play. Here we go. Let's see. All right, here we go. They're doubled up. Pace car is off, and we're ready to go back to racing here. So Blaney gonna have to, after that pit stop, Blaney is gonna have to fight his way back past both the other championship cars he'd already passed on track as we go green flag is out. Back to racing here, and William Byron, he wants that lead back. He knows that clean air was crucial for him. So that's how he led these first 94 laps of the race. But as of right now, Ross Chastain from the top line able to... Ross Chastain going to lead a lap here, and he's going to try and take control of this race. And contact between the 14 and the 41 there. Two Stewart-Haas cars making some contact as they slide up the track and lose a ton of spots there in the middle of the pack. Right now, it's hard to tell exactly where they ended up cycling out, but they are right on the side of Chase Elliott's car right now. So Chase Elliott, where is he at? So they're back in the So they're back around 20th now after they slid there. They were inside the top 10 when they had that contact. Yeah, between Briscoe and Priest. But there we go. Chastain, he is going to lead his first laps of the day here. But yeah, right now though, Buescher making his pass on William Byron as well here. Oh yeah, wait 1 second, guys. We might be in business. We might have the good leaderboard back. Let's go. I've been waiting to see this happen. It might have finally came back. Give me a second, guys, and I will hopefully have it back for you guys. I actually didn't mind the new one that we had, but the old one definitely had a couple of things that this new one did not have. So give me a second, guys. I'm just undoing a lot of the stuff I've been doing. Oh. Okay, here we go. There we go. So now I just need to get the just need to get it at the exact right height. There we go. That's about as close as I can get to perfect there. And we are back in business there. That is the leaderboard I wanted for the weekend. And we are back. Oh, man, that was such a that is so refreshing to see. I don't mind the one I put together there on the fly, but man, this is such a nice one to have back. We got ourselves the Championship 4 tracker, so no matter where the Championship 4 end up going, and Bell is officially out the race. They've officially retired the car. And yeah, so now it's a 3-driver championship fight. But yeah, here we go. Let's see. So, imagine if Chastain goes out here and beats Harvick for this race. I can't imagine the boos he would probably get. Even though I don't hate Chastain, it's kind of just a feel-good story. Come on, if we're not going to have a championship guy win this race, make it Harvick. Come on. It would be the first time we would see a non-championship guy win the race. Every every champion of this format since this format was introduced has had to win the race to get the championship. So here we go. Back in business. I like the layout, and we're good to go. Oh, uh-oh. Did something... Oh, no, it's not fixed. Are you kidding me? Did it really just bait me like that into thinking it was going to be fixed? And then it unfixed itself? Come on. It better not have done that to me. Alright, here we go. Give me a second, guys. Again, trying to get this perfect here. Oh, what the... Alright, trying to just make some micro adjustments here, but again, it really doesn't matter a ton. Alright, there we go. We got ourselves the... Alright, there we go. So we got everything, I think, pretty much perfect. Hopefully nothing breaks from here. Their time with Bell. First time he's ever broken a rotor in his career. I think the first time he's driven a car where the rotor could break, because rotors breaking weren't really a thing last time we in the old car, so. But I mean, hey, he's been to 2 straight championship 4s. I would not be shocked to see Bell back here next year competing for the title for another straight year. But yeah. Also, quick reminder to everybody that has thankfully stuck with us through this. I will be streaming Bills Bengals later tonight, and that leaderboard is 100% sure going to work. So, yeah, say we're here, we're rocking and rolling here. We're actually past the halfway point in the stage. I need to get the stage 2 poll up. Let's go. We're starting to rock and roll here. Who will win stage 2? Feels weird that I'm not going to be writing down a single championship driver's name here. Ross Chastain. Let's see. Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick. Chris Buescher. Bueschar. And other. I have no idea if I spelled Buescher's name right. Let's just double check. It is U before E. U before E. There we go. Alright, so there we go. There's the poll for stage number 2. Let us know who you guys think is going to win this second stage here. And let's go racing, boys. Alright, I'm glad this is finally back. And oh, here we go. The two of Austin Cindric looks like he's coming down pit road with some sort of broken something. Looks like maybe a toe link might have broken there. So, alright, here we go. Alright, gonna just take a quick look at the NFL scores going on. Hey, Colts taking the lead early 3-0. As they are into the second quarter already. Eagles scoring early in the Cowboy game. Let's go. So yeah, that the Bills Bengals stream that'll be up. I'll be going live around 8 o'clock, so about 10-15 minutes of pre-game, and then we should be ready for kickoff. So, and again, that should hopefully leave enough time for this race to get finished. Obviously, this stream will be finishing up before the before we start another stream, obviously. So, all right, we're settling in here though, and we're ready to go. And I say, Byron falling back again here. 5th, 6th, and 7th are all 3 championship contenders. All right, here we go. 3 championship contenders left in this race, and they are 5th, 6th, and 7th here as Truex moves his way up into 4th. And yeah, once again, we are here and we're fighting it out here. Let's see what's going to end up happening. Can we see a potential win here? So 10 career wins and 6 of them coming this year for William Byron. That is an impressive stat line. I mean, he went from 4 wins on his career this year to now he's up to 10. So he's over doubled his career win total coming into the season. So let's go. And really, I mean, the only one I can't really make a feel-good story for is the Kyle Larson one, just because I can't really say it feels like he hasn't really been. Like, he's the only one that doesn't feel like a feel-good story because he's already done it before, and nothing really significant has changed between what he did to dominate Phoenix 2 years ago and what he's running now. But yeah, here we go. Let's see. Alright, man. Whew. Let's say Byron, Larson, and Blaney. Again, these 3, they are the ones we're watching here for the battle. Alright, here we go. 22 Logano is closing in on the back of Kyle Busch. Where's Kyle? Oh, Kyle Busch is running 14th. Okay, he's not running terrible here. Oh, the 22 got the wall. Oh, boy. I didn't realize, say Joey Logano got the fence in the back. Apparently, we didn't get a chance to see that one happen, but here we go. Alright, so here we go. Hopefully, you guys are all enjoying the race. I'm finally starting to settle in. We're ready to go racing, and we are going to commercial break. Yay! So here we go. All right, let's see. So here we go. Let's see. Jones up inside the top 10. Honestly, Eric Jones running very well here for a driver here. All right, here we go. Settling in, and we are just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen to what's going to happen between Blaney and Byron here. All right, there we go. So right now, Byron still has about a 1 second lead here over Larson. But Larson and Blaney, though, those two are going to be trying to catch him in a hurry here as quick as they can. But they are going to be losing time the entire run right now to Ross Chastain. And we know there's at least one more caution coming because there's the second stage finish here. But yeah, long way to go still. Long race. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're settling in though. Again, let us know who you guys think is going to win this second stage. Do we think Harvick's going to be able to get it back around Chastain? Do we think Chastain is taking off and he's going to leave everybody well behind? Or do we think something else interesting is going to happen here? But yeah, right now Chastain has about a 1 second lead here over Kevin Harvick. Buescher in third. MTJ hanging out in fourth here. And there's not much, I mean, Truex has really, after this one, he literally has no affiliations with any of the championship contenders because Bell's already out. So there's nothing Truex can do to help Bell win that championship. Which means Truex gets to go for the race win himself. But yeah, that's a bummer, though, to see Christopher Bell out the race. But Kyle Larson continuing to close in on this rear bumper of the 24. Meanwhile, we got ourselves a closed in about 0.3 of a second over the last lap or two here. So Larson is starting to close in, but the problem is that if Byron's this good on a short run, it is going to be hard to keep pace with him all afternoon.
In our community.
Oops, that is not what I meant to do there. Alright, here we go. And now, oh, there we go. Ryan Blaney to the outside. There we go. Ryan Blaney around the outside of Larson. And now Blaney's going to start climbing towards the front. But the problem is Blaney's got a great long run car. And if this race comes down to a short run like the last two nights have, Blaney's championship hopes may be a little bit he may have a little bit of a tough time here. But yeah, here we go. Let's see. Oh, Buescher passed Harvick. Oh boy, uh-oh. And I say, is Chris Buescher going to drive up here and win this race? That would be a story there. Buescher getting 4 wins on the season despite not making the round of 8. Not making the round of 8 because he ended up missing out. That would be a big shock there to see him absolutely light the field up like he has. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Again, right now, William Byron's the big question mark. Is he going to continue to struggle here to hold off Blaney and Larson? The problem is when Blaney and Larson were battling there to try and make that pass happen, Byron's lead on them grew back to about a about a full second lead here over Ryan Blaney. So it's going to be a little bit tough here for anybody to try and keep up. But again, right now, I would be curious if Blaney might be able to pull something off here. So here we go. I mean, right now, Harvick is doing everything he can, but it just feels like he doesn't have enough right now to try and make a real run at this race. Possibly as that sun sets, though, it could start to fall Kevin Harvick's way. We'll have to wait and see, but it's hard to tell. But, yeah, I mean, right now, though, we're just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen here. Larson's kind of hanging on to that 7th spot, waiting to see if Byron and Blaney are going to get to battling here soon. So yeah, right now though, I mean, this long run, if it weren't for the fact that we know there's another caution coming, there'd be some interesting talking points. But right now, I mean, all Byron cares about is getting to that final caution, or to that next caution here, and potentially getting another restart, maybe even a pit stop to try and get himself towards that number 1 spot on the pit road here. So here we go. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Blaney to the back bumper of the 24. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. So Blaney has tracked down the 24 here as best he can in traffic, but let's see what's happening here. All right, here we go. So we've been live for 2 hours now, and not much progress has been made right now. I mean, again, right now, we know that the 20 car is not going to win the championship, but who will? I mean, will it be the 5 car? Is it going to be the 12? The 24? Alright, here we go. But yeah, right now, I mean, there's just not much going on for anything interesting. There we go. Colts up 10-0 over the Panthers. Let's go. But yeah, here we go. Again, Blaney just trying to track down Byron, but it feels like it's taking forever for him to close in on anything because he's. Oh, was that? They cut to it like Buescher just hit the wall, but no, Chris Buescher is fine here. So Chris Buescher up to 2nd place. Is that Ross? No, Ross is still 2 cars ahead of him. Ross still has 2 cars a cushion, so I mean, there's not really much. I don't know why they bothered to cut right to this battle. It's something that they haven't been showing us, but we're about to hopefully have a battle between Blaney Byron here. 2 of those killer bees. But yeah, here we go. Let's see who got the touchdown for for us here on the Colts. Oh, Jonathan Taylor catching the touchdown there. Nice. Nice to see that one. All right, here we go. So Eric Jones up to 9th place. I mean, Eric Jones has honestly been running very well. That's impressive to see him up inside that top 10. Keselowski making his way up into the trying to make his way into that top 10 here. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, here we go. And we're going to commercial break, so we don't even get to see the potential pass of the lead in the championship if Blaney can finally close in on it. Although I know we need commercial breaks. And honestly, at this point, I would take a commercial break, but... Alright, let's see. How's the Cowboys-Eagles game going? Alright, let's see. So... Here we go, let's see. Jalen Hurts with 2 carries there. Okay. Man, I mean, I'm really trying to keep this interesting, but right now the battle for the championship, we're just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen after this final caution. The last 2 nights we've seen the final caution, or this final stage, be what really makes this race. Because like these stages feel very unnecessary because there's no points on the line for the guys who are actually, racing for anything really. But yeah, here we go. Alright, well, we're making our way through here. We're just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen as we get later and later into this race. Alright, here we go. Let's see. But yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting to see something happen. Here we go. Back from commercial break and we get to watch the battle here between the... Oh, Busher there. Busher takes the lead there. There we go. That's an update. The Todd Gilliland forces the 10 car, or not the 10, the 1 to take a much higher line through 1 and 2 there, allowing Busher to get close, and Busher then gets to that inside. And I say he can side draft and he can go ahead and make that pass. Alright, here we go. Let's see. 0.3 of a second between Blaney and Byron, but Blaney just has not seemed to be willing to make a pass here. Well, willing or able at this point to make a pass. I will say I'm impressed with how clean they are keeping it, but I'm just surprised right now that again, Byron's been able to maintain his track position as long as he has here. So 12 car saying he's way worse than the last run. That's not helping him. He's losing time here all the way around. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Again, right now, Buescher up to the top spot here in the stage. That's impressive, honestly, though. I'm very impressed with Chris Buescher's ability to get up here. Alright, there we go. Let's see. And there we go. Say Byron gets by Truex there. So Byron gonna put a car in between himself and Blaney here to potentially help hold Blaney back. Alright, here we go. But yeah, right now though, this 12 he's been fighting for every inch for the last 10 minutes, 10, 15, 20 minutes now. And we just have not seen anything to prove that this car is significantly better than it was half an hour ago. Alright, here we go. But yeah, this rear grip for the 12, he is just not... Oh, big loose there for Blaney off the corner. But yeah, Blaney here looking to the inside. He's going to the inside on Truex, and Truex holds him off here. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Again, I mean, there's just not much Blaney can really do, and we're closing in on the end of this second stage, so there's not really much point for Blaney to go ahead and fight with Truex here, because he knows the second this caution flag comes out, he and Byron are on even playing field yet again here. Here we go. Let's see. So Blaney's worked through the field, like, what, 2.5 times already to try and get back to this lead in the championship? And here we go. White flag is out. Chris Buescher in command of the race here. And Chris Buescher gonna get the stage win, it looks like, barring a wreck. But yeah, here we go. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Let's see. And Buescher gets stage. So Chris Buescher wins stage number 2 over Chastain, Harvick, Byron, Truex, the top 5. Blaney, Larson coming home 6th and 7th. 8th, Bubwas. 9th, Brad Keselowski. And rounding out your top 10, it is Eric Jones. So, here we go. The final race of the NASCAR Cup Series season. It all comes down to this. William Byron has a 1-car lead over Blaney and Larson for it as we go down pit road. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Ready for the final stage here. And let's go. Actually, we don't even need to wait for any laps in stage 2 to appear. We're going to go ahead and put up the poll, and we will be right here. Alright, here we go. We're going to be doing the same poll we had at the beginning. Who will win the championship here at Phoenix? Will William Byron? Now we've had a few races to go. Now I will not be including Christopher Bell on this one because he's already out the race. So it'll only be 3 options on here. Alright, so here we go. 3 options there. Go ahead and let us know who you guys think is going to be your 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion. And here we go. Let's go. Cars coming down pit road. I want to see who wins this race off pit road here. If Blaney can have a rocket pit stop here, this could change the trajectory of the entire afternoon here. Let's see. And alright, so race leader Buescher, the first car off the first car to pit, literally the pit stall, the very first pit stall off the racetrack. Then you got Blaney 2 pit stalls ahead of him. They both launch there, and Larson and Byron haven't even made it to their pit stalls yet when those other two launch. There we go. Larson stops in his pit stall about 3 back from Byron, and Byron stops in his. Getting ready to launch it here, and these guys, they're doing really well here, honestly. There we go. Larson launches it out, and it's going to be Chastain, Byron, Truex, Larson. So Blaney gains a spot and loses out a spot to Larson. So he ends up losing to Larson, but he gains cumulatively on the day, or on the track, but he ends up losing where it really matters in the championship between the championship contenders here. Let's go, though. We're ready here. Here we go, here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Want to work on something real quick. And say, while we're at commercial break, I'm going to be working on something, so just give me a minute, guys. But, yeah, we're currently under commercial break anyway, so it's not like you're missing anything on track. Alright, there we go. Alright, here we go. So they're back from commercial break. So we're back. And Byron going to be starting here in the second position. He is on that front row that he so desired here. Then you got Larson and Blaney going to be trying to fight their way from 4th and 5th here on the racetrack. Yeah, Bell out of the race. He ended up having a tire, or not a tire go down, but a brake rotor exploded on him. So he's okay, but obviously disappointed, and he's out the race here. So we're settled in and we're ready to go. So after almost 200 laps, we're finally getting ready here. Alright, here we go. Let's see. How's everybody doing tonight? We are getting ready for the end of this NASCAR Cup Series race. Alright, here we go. Pace car is off and ready to go. And I say, it's diving down pit road and we're ready to go back to racing here. So here we go. Field in the hands of Chastain and Chastain and Byron here on the front row. And here we go. Green, green, green. Green flag is out. And Chastain leads them down into turn 1. And Chastain and maybe Truex are going to be able to get there and potentially give Byron a little bit of traffic to deal with here. Ryan Blaney, though, getting to the inside here, and he's looking for it here. And there we go. Yep, Blaney getting by Larson here. And now the side-by-side battle between Truex and Byron here is where Blaney needs to hope that Truex can hold back that number 24 car. Because if the 24 gets ahead of Truex, it's going to be tough for Blaney to make this pass happen. And there we go. Blaney just saw Byron pull ahead here. And oh my, there we go. That is not what you want to see if you're that 12 car. You don't want to see that 24 getting some clean air. All right, here we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're starting to see a little bit of separation here in the field. Say Byron is still trailing 7/10 of a second to the lead, but until Blaney or Larson can get by Truex, Byron is very safe here. Alright, here we go. Come on. Alright, here we go. Let's see. So we know at least one of the we know at least one car is going one of the Hendrick cars is going winless through this season. This race is a bit boring, but I think the biggest thing is that it's just so long, and it's one of those tracks where you need to take so much time to make a pass. Like, this is just not what I would consider an ideal championship race. This is an okay mid. If this were any other race in the season, like if this were just a regular race, even a playoff race, this wouldn't be terrible. It wouldn't be the best, but because it's the championship finale and every position is supposed to matter, I like it because it makes them earn it, but I also don't like it because it feels like it takes forever for anyone to be able to do anything. That's my biggest problem with this, with the way that this happens. Here we go. Alright, here we go. So they're going to commercial break, and again, like, because that's kind of been the thing, has been that Byron's been able to get a car buffer between himself now, especially. The problem is we don't really know what Truex really wants happening here. So, I mean, again, Byron just has that car buffer between himself and the others, so there's really no instant threat of the championship just disappearing until we ultimately see the end of this race, so. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're settling in. It's a long way to go. That's the other big thing to look at from this race. Is that there is a long... It's nowhere near over here. Yeah, right now, I mean, it's just... Oh, there we go. Blaney gets by Truex. There we go. That's what we've been waiting on. Let's go. There we go. Ryan Blaney is now chasing down the... And there we go. He's to the inside of Byron. Let's go. This race just picked right up. Ryan Blaney just got to by Truex, and now he's going, and he's right up alongside Byron for the championship. A straight-up battle between two drivers for the championship. This is what the championship format's more designed for. And honestly, the fact that it's happening on a long run and not a crazy amount of restarts, that is much better, I would say, than what we saw Friday night in the trucks. Because the trucks was entertaining, but man, it was not a good show. Or it was a good show, not a good product, not an actual good contest, I guess is the correct term. But yeah, and I say, it looks like Blaney now to the lead in the championship, and he can start to maybe gap the 24 Byron. We'll have to wait and see, but 100 laps to go, and it's looking like Blaney might have a shot here. But yeah, we are here, and we are ready to go racing. 100 to go in the race. What do you do here if you're Larson? I mean, that's the biggest question, because you haven't had anything for either of these guys, because you haven't been able to hang with Byron on the short run, and you haven't been able to hang with Blaney on the long run. So what on earth do you do if you're Larson? I mean, I think you gotta just throw some kind of Hail Mary at this point, because you have no other option to get to this championship if you're Larson. Which I will say is at least entertaining. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Wow, the Eagles game is actually tied. Just took a quick peek over there, and Truex passes Byron. Now Blaney has the cushion car here. So here we go. And I say, this is concerning to see Byron lose. Again, he lost a lot of time on the last run too, but again, we just haven't seen. And this is again the thing I posed the question a minute ago. Larson, we haven't been able to see him be able to excel on the short or long run. Like Byron, we know eventually if we get a restart, he'll have the advantage on the short run. If we don't, Blaney's going to continue to pull away on this long run. I mean, what is Larson's green flag stop going to end up taking the win? Because that's going to be tough for one green flag pit stop to make up the difference of both a middling long and a middling short run car. Now, the good thing is he doesn't have a ton of weaknesses outside of the fact that both guys he's racing are better at least one point in the race. Like on the initial short run, maybe Blaney is a little worse than Larson, but he's not as good as Byron on the short run. So, I mean, it's just, as I say, Larson needs track position. That's the biggest thing, and I don't know how you get it at this point, at this track, but I mean, maybe if you can hear a caution happening before they throw it and are able to race to the pit road, maybe you can sneak one out that way, but that's like the only thing I can think of that might save you. But again, we're going to have to wait and see, but I mean, I just can't think of any other way that that 5 car finds a championship here today. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. Started 5th, finished Finished 10th and 6th in the 2 stages, but now he's up there, and he could potentially go up there and get this one. And there we go. Yeah, Blaney has run down Chastain. There we go. All right, here we go. But yeah, Blaney, again, long run Blaney is really good here. Problem is, whether or not we finish this race on a long run is very much a question mark here. But welcome everybody to LiveStream. We're actually starting to build a couple of people watching this, but man, the early part of the stream was annoying. I'm switching earbuds here, and we are well, I'm gonna say, first off, I don't know that we're gonna have 5 overtimes. I'm not sure. I'm not even certain that we see an overtime here. I mean, the way that this race has gone, it has been fairly clean. I mean, the only caution that wasn't for a stage end was the brake rotor explosion for Christopher Bell. That's the only caution for contact we've had all day. So I mean, maybe we're due for one, but honestly, this race just has a green flag feel to it, which I know is rare for a championship, for a playoff race in NASCAR, but again, one caution for contact, not a bad rate to potentially see a caution-free race. And that's the interesting thing about it. There is no guarantee that we're going to see overtime or a late race restart. And that's why having a long-run car like Blaney's has its advantages. So here we go. But yeah, I'm really curious to see how this race does develop here. Thank you guys, though, for everybody that's tuned in. Of course, like and subscribe if you guys are new. We've been doing these streams all throughout the NASCAR season. There will be more off-season content coming as well if you guys are purely racing fans. And we also will be doing a few other live streams. Oh, uh-oh. What? Someone just tagged me on Facebook. 1 second. I gotta take a look at what's going on here. Let's see what they're talking about right now. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Trying to answer my friend's question here. Let's see. All right, and oh wow, they cut back from commercial break soon, but there's nothing on the track that would indicate why. So here we go. Blaney has not been able to get the pass to the lead. He got up to the back bumper of Chastain. That's interesting. Oh, it's got 7. One second, my friend asked me a question, so I'm just trying to answer it for him completely. 7, so that's 10. So 10. 13. Alright, there we go. So I just went and gave my buddy his answer to his question. He was asking something about Bubba Wallace's point standing at the end of the season, but here we go. Alright, we're getting ready for the end of this one. Oh, wow, Larson's starting to get a vote. A couple of votes. There we go. An interesting vote, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything from Larson yet today that proves to me that he can win this championship. Short run or long run here. But, yeah, so apparently Bubba Wallace is actually, I didn't realize this, but Bubba Wallace is actually in position here for the battle inside the top, he's in position for that spot inside the top, inside the top 10 in points here. I'm going to say, yeah, Chastain will not give that lead up without a fight, that's for sure, but right now, I mean, Blaney doesn't need to win. He can just run second here. And his championship's pretty much locked up. I mean, Byron and Larson are both stuck behind Truex, but even then they aren't necessarily stuck because they've lost they've lost a couple seconds even behind Truex. So they aren't right behind him or anything. But yeah, here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's see. So Chastain has now led 100 laps on the day. I believe that makes him the most laps led on the day for out of everybody. Alright, here we go. I say, Blaney, yeah, he's in position for a championship. Why would he be super uppity about needing to get behind Chastain? I mean, yeah, you want to win the race, but you have a green flag stop before you get to that end anyway. Now, you could pit. Honestly, if I'm Larson, I'm pitting now, honestly. I don't really care. At this point, I need to do something to try and flip this strategy. I either pit now if I'm Larson, or I wait until the very last moment to pit. I wait until I'm sputtering out of fuel to go here. So, I mean, it's an interesting one, but again, I just don't see a world where Larson wins this championship here. But, yeah, here we go. But, yeah, at this point... Oh, Buescher goes up there and passed both Byron and Larson, so they are continuing to free fall. And Buescher's starting to climb up the rankings again. So, here we go. continuing to grow. Oh, there we go. Byron hits pit. Oh, there we go. Never mind. That was because Byron and Larson both came down pit road. I said pit road. If you're Larson, you got to either pit now or wait until the very end of the pit window. And there we go. It is. You got Larson and you got Byron coming down pit road. All right, last. So here we go. So Blaney is now on pit road. He's okay. So yeah, all three championship contenders pitting together. Blaney just doesn't want them to get off cycle, so he chased them down pit road the very next lap. So there we go. Larson leapfrogged Byron in the pits, but the problem is Blaney has the lead here, or has the lead in the championship here, and I don't see that changing right now. But yeah, here we go. Let's see, and there we go. They are released from pit road, and Chastain gets holds on to the lead here. And let's say these two, right now Larson is the next car right behind Blaney, so we could see a battle here. But everybody's starting to pit here. Again, we're gonna have to wait and see what the actual end of the race ends up looking like, but. But yeah, this one car though, or the 12 car, has got to leave the one alone. Don't. All right, so Truex comes out. Truex does come out in between Larson and Byron. So here we go. Let's see. We're settling in here, and this is actually a pretty good one. Priest, Haley coming to pit road. We got ourselves a pretty good run here, though. But yeah, 3 cars yet to pit. Hamlin, Borisco, and Stenhouse all yet to pit. It doesn't really matter where any of those 3 pit, because none of them are championship contenders here tonight, and it's not like unless we get a really lucky caution, it's not gonna flip in terms of the battle for the race win. Who potentially could get that win? So here we go. Allmendinger here trying to stay on lead lap, or potentially trying to stay just 1 lap down here, but he is fighting it out with Denny Hamlin for position. Here we go. So, Denny Hamlin, again, this year was supposed to be Hamlin's year, but again, it feels like we've been saying that for years, and it just hasn't materialized into anything solid yet for Hamlin as they go to. And once again, he's not even racing for a championship today in Phoenix, so. And they're going to commercial break, but yeah, we've pretty much cycled most of the contenders here for the pit stops. And here we go. So they're going to a full screen commercial break. Are you kidding me? A full screen commercial break at this point. Yay. So here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Hey, Daniel King, how's it going? Hope William gets the championship. Well, hey, you know what? You're going to be hoping for a late caution, I think, because Blaney has the long run car to win this thing. I think Byron has a strong enough short run car that if we do get an overtime restart, which I did predict, by the way, I did predict an overtime on one of the Colleague Racing people's social media posts. I went and put out a post here. But yeah, they went and asked when you think the last caution will come out. I said 3:10. That was my guess. And yeah, so I think the final caution coming out with 2 laps to go. is very possible. We'll have to wait and see here. But, yeah, at this point, again, Byron, he's got the long run card, and that's where I feel like Larson's in the biggest situation. Because I don't really see how Larson wins this championship at this point. I mean, on a long run, Blaney's got the better car here. On a short run, Byron is going to power his way past him. So, I mean, and that's the other thing. Right now, in terms of Kyle and Blaney wrecking, those two aren't even all that close to each other. I mean, because right now, as it stands, Larson would have to get past Martin Truex Jr. first before he could even think about getting to Ryan Blaney. So that's not even all that possible. So it will take time for that to build up anyway. But yeah. Meanwhile, I don't even know. He might be battling with Stenhouse on track right now, but again, right now, Blaney is just kind of coasting here. He's got a shot at the battle for the lead, and there we go. Hamlin, I think, finally came to pit road. Yeah, Hamlin is on pit road. Stenhouse has yet to come to pit road. So yeah, Hamlin and Briscoe, or Stenhouse and Briscoe, the last two who have yet to pit. There we go. Larson gets by Stenhouse here. Now it's up to Byron here. But yeah. Again, as I say, if there is one lucky caution here, it could shake up a lot of things. But right now, it's literally just, Larson and Byron. They need to get by Truex here. Yeah, I think everybody was kind of hoping, especially early on when it looked like Kevin Harvick had a car that could win this race. Wanted to see him win it. He's currently sitting in ninth place, so it'd be a little tough to see him go up there and get the win at this point. If he can find his way to some track position, maybe, but at this point, we've had the last set of pit stops. I don't know what change could happen to get Harvick that win, let alone the champion. Now, the championship for Byron, I think that path is very simple. That's a caution and a restart. But I don't think a caution and a restart would get Harvick anywhere near that unless we have a ton of wrecks and several restarts for him to gain spots. And he would have to have a perfect record on those restarts. Oh yeah, he's got a top 10, and I don't see him losing that top 10 because, I mean, he's going to pass Stenhouse when Stenhouse pits because Stenhouse still hasn't pit yet either, so, I mean, he's essentially 7th place right now, which isn't bad. But again, it's just kind of looking at the realistic situations for this to happen. Again, short run, Byron winning the championship, very possible. But to gain 6 spots inside the top 5 is going to be tough. So here we go. So yeah, we've been doing these streams though the entire NASCAR season. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying them. I've been having a ton of fun just kind of sitting back reacting to them. Looking forward to the LA Clash at the Coliseum next year. That'll be the first NASCAR. As I say, we'll be here for that. Daytona 500, Speed Week, the whole 9 yards. So it'll be a pretty good one here. But yeah, in terms of off-season content, though, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing a ton of. But I'll be trying a few different things. Patrick and I think we'll be back with our series. And there we go! Brian Blaney to the inside! There we go! Action for the race lead. Chastain and Blaney, side by side. Blaney, don't wreck yourself here. Ford has a shot to do something that has not been done in a long time. I don't even know if it's ever been done. I know it hasn't been done in this Championship 4 era, but Ford could sweep the entire championship weekend. All 3 championships going to Ford. But there we go. Whoever that was getting well out the way here. Not going to try and fight these two while they're fighting it out for the race win. again, very respectable. And that's kind of the thing I feel like the Truck Series missed on last night. Or not last night, 2 nights ago. But Blaney and, and here we go, the 19, 3 wide for the race lead here. 3 wide for the lead with Blaney in the middle there. And Blaney, you got to get out the middle of this. You do not need to be racing these guys. But Blaney continuing to fight. He's to the inside of Ryan Blaney here. And I say, this race picked up really quick. It had been a very slow race for a very long time. And now all of a sudden, Ryan Blaney slides up in front of Chastain, and there we go. And now Blaney's got the top line here. He can just ride around the outside and hope he can get this one. Chastain trying to hang on to that corner of the back of Blaney's quarter panel. Here we go. The one car dives all the way down to the bottom here. He's looking for the lead on Blaney. He gets it. He shuts the door on Blaney. Blaney big loose there on that run. And now that loses him 2 spots here. That puts... Larson has a shot at this... I guess if Blaney wrecks and it still... or takes himself out of contention, but we somehow don't get a caution, maybe that could be Larson's shot at the championship here. But yeah, there is absolutely no reason for Blaney to be fighting for this win. So about 2 seconds between Blaney and Larson for the championship here. But come on, Blaney. Really? Seriously? I like the action, but man, he was being stupid there. Risking that. But here we go. Let's see. Settling in third here. So far, again, it seems strange that there's been only 1 caution flag for contact so far today. Oh yeah, I know he just needs to hang on with the top 3. That's all Blaney needs to do here, but he's... no, they have no more pit stops. They've already made their final stops for the day. So literally all Blaney needs to do is ride here. There we go. Hey, you know what? I like that talk from the 24 there. 24 talking about the 12 car melting down here. But yeah, here we go. Let's go. Byron, with Byron getting pumped up like that, I don't know how he doesn't drive right around Larson here. It's going to be a fun one here. All right, here we go. Let's see. So here we go. Oh, and they're coming up on Chase Elliott to lap. Oh boy, here we go. So here we go, man. Ross the Boss leading the race here. But yeah, right now though, I mean, Ryan Blaney again needs a big dose of reality here. Just need to get to the end of this one here. AJ Allmendinger in the mix too. So they're going to have to try and lap Allmendinger and Elliott here. Elliott's going to be playing defense on Blaney, no doubt. Now, does he go and completely sell out here and give up his shot at the win to go and get his teammates back in this thing? I would hope not, but I wouldn't put it past him at this point. But yeah, right now though, and there we go. Blaney gets by Truex. Come on, Blaney, just stop. I don't know how many of us can take any of this at this point here. It's gonna keep going, but alright, here we go. So they're at commercial break here. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Alright, there we go. Set up, and we are ready to go here. And I don't know what Harvick's in 7th place. I don't know what he's gonna be able to do here, but as of right now, it's looking like this is gonna. As long as Blaney can get around Elliott, which again, Elliott has not had as good of a car today. Blaney just needs to find a way around him, potentially while he was battling with Chastain. But here we go, Blaney once again looking for the lead on Chastain. Why? And caution flag flies. Caution flies. Here we go. Kyle Busch goes around, and we've got a caution flying. And this, I don't know if this is what you're talking about, Daniel King, but this very well could be good for, this could be what wins it for William Byron here. You're so late in the run here, you're gonna need tires. So they are pitting again here for sure. But this race just got interesting. Hopefully you guys are excited. If you guys are, hit the like button, subscribe for more. And as I mentioned, I'll be doing a second stream later tonight, doing the same thing I'm doing right now, but for the Bengals and Bills NFL game for Week 9. So here we go. Just went and did that one, and here we go. Hopefully, there we go. Hopefully, seeing a little bit of lag here, but yeah, this caution flag, it's gonna make this race very interesting. That's for sure. Blaney better be. Blaney's pit crew better be on it, because if you lose him a spot again here on this pit stop, he will not forget. Let's go. But yeah, Truex does provide a 1-car buffer here as they go on to pit road. So that'll be a little bit of time here. Let's see, come on. They're coming down pit road. Byron's guys up on the wall here. Blaney's crew chief is looking anxious here, and everybody's coming down pit road. But let's go. This is going to be a big one here to end off this one. I don't know how on earth if you aren't excited about this race, you are not human if you're not excited about this. Let's go. I say William doing it for Jeff Gordon. Harvick, we're hoping Harvick takes 2. I think everybody's taking 4 tires at this point. We've been on these tires for 37 laps. I don't think anyone's taking 2 tires here, Patrick. Nor do I think it's a smart choice for anybody to take 2. Although maybe Hamlin. Hamlin was a more recent driver to be on pit road, and yep, there we go. Hamlin, Eric Jones taking 2 tires for you, Patrick. So Hamlin and Eric Jones are your guys, I guess, Patrick. But here we go. Let's go. This is gonna be interesting. Did Ryan Blaney's crew really lose him the spot to William Byron even after? William Byron is not P1. We're waiting for that to cycle around. It will be Denny Hamlin and Eric Jones at the top. We're waiting to see. As I say, the leaderboard has not fully cycled after the race off pit road. So again, Hamlin, Eric Jones are first 2. Then I believe it is Chastain, Byron, Blaney, the top 5 here today. But yeah, this is going to be a fun fight, though, between... And again, I love seeing Ryan Blaney. No, Larson! Wait, what? Where'd Larson come from? I thought Larson... Say, again, maybe it's just still cycling through, but... Alright, there we go. Again, if Larson can have an advantage on the restart, this will be a big one, but yeah. Say... But the thing is, Patrick, you still need to make it, what, another 20 or so laps without, you need to make it another 25, 30 laps on 37 lap tires here. But, yeah, I mean... I can't see the TV screens because we're at commercial break, so I can't tell you if that lineup is still cycling through or not about what's going on with Larson. Didn't think he was up that high. I thought Larson was back another spot or 2 behind the other playoff guys. But yeah, I mean, oh, nice. So here we go. Yeah, Larson's 3rd. I did not see what happened with Larson. How did he get 3rd place on that? I got to see the replay on this one again. Can we see the race off pit road again, NBC? Come on. But Blaney is furious. I guarantee it right now. He is not going to be happy about this one. But here we go. Let's see. We're getting ready for this one, and we're getting ready for the run to the championship, and Blaney is going to be fuming here. Because Blaney needs to get these spots, and there's nothing Blaney did wrong at this point here. Yeah, I mean, maybe he took 2 tires here. It would be the only thing that I could imagine. But here we go. Let's see. So this caution flag, though, it's right back in the mix here. And honestly, I could see any of these 3 getting the championship at this point. Looks like Byron the heavy favorite here. But yeah. So it's going to be... So you got the 2 Hendrick cars on the inside line together here. I don't know. I don't mind Blaney's choice of the outside lane. I think starting 3rd on the outside lane is actually potentially going to be safer here. That way you don't get wrecked coming down the... going down on the apron, potentially going and trying to force it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 wide. But here we go. pace car's off. We're going through the Geico restart zone, and it will be a green, green, green. Green flag is out, and they are racing once again here at Phoenix, and we are ready to go racing. Yeah, any of those three could be it here. Dropping to the inside, we got, let's say, Larson looking for the battle for the race. He's trying to take the lead. Yeah, there's no way he's on 2 tires and making that kind of move. So there we go. Larson making it 3 wide for the lead. He's trying to take that lead. The other 2 in behind him. Blaney actually looking like he's got a short run car for once. And here we go. He's just, let's say, he's just running here. And right now, Blaney dives it low, but not quite as low as the other 2 championship contenders. Larson going to try and clear him into this corner here. What can he do? He clears himself up in front of the 11, but not able to clear himself in front of the 1. The 1 car on the outside still. The 11 giving a small push to the 1 as he goes back by here. Larson just needs to finish second here. He does not need to force the win. But here we go. The 12 and the 24 splitting the 11 here as they go around him for third here. Again, 2 tires there for Hamlin. Not necessarily looking like the winning move here. But right now they are absolutely keeping this one close between those 2. And now the battle is second, third, and fourth here for the championship. Blaney not able to do much here. He's trying to get to that inside line, but there we go. He dives it up the inside, and there we go. He might have just secured himself third spot here. And now he can try and run down that number 5 car here. Let's go. Let's go. But, yeah, this one is definitely, here we go. Blaney versus Kyle Larson for the lead in the championship here. Blaney continuing to make these diving moves. Hopefully he doesn't, oh, no. Oh, whew. I just had a immediate flashback to Carson Hocevar and Corey Heim last night, or 2 nights ago. I don't know if any of you guys just had that same flashback watching that, if any of you guys are watching this alongside the official broadcast, but oh my. That looked exactly like Hocevar coming in behind Heim, and somehow they managed to not wreck it this time, and here we go. Blaney going for, Blaney trying to settle back in here. Still 25 to go, and 25 laps to go, and they are still fighting like this. And Buescher starting to make this starting to try and make it a nightmare for that 24 car. The 24 car, the short run speed, starting to look like it might have died out here at this point. Not to mention Blaney fired off a lot better on the short run here too. But right now it's a battle between these 2. Larson versus Blaney for the lead in the championship. Sorry, battle for the lead in the championship. Chastain does still have the race lead. And let's go. This one is insane right now. And this battle, can Larson hold on and get his second championship? And here we go. Blaney continuing to look about a half lane lower right now than Kyle Larson. He is just trying to do whatever he can to gain a couple of inches here, a couple of inches there. But I don't know. It's going to be a fun one here as they got 25 laps to try and find about 25 inches. That's literally pretty much the gap between the rear bumper of Larson and the front bumper of Blaney. Now, I will say, I'm very proud of Blaney for not going and giving the bumper to the 5 car when he probably had the chance to pull the Carson Hocevar move. But here we go. Let's see. They're in behind each other. Blaney running a little higher on the corner here. He's going to try and arc the corner here. Middle lane. And he's got a little bit of clean air up there as well. Gave him a little bit of clean air entering that corner. This battle is not over yet. And wow, Blaney running really high in the corner. I don't know what he's going to gain up there. But here we go. The run off the corner. That's going to be where, if he does gain anything from running the high line, the run off the corner is what he's looking for here. And let's go. And oh! Larson just got really loose right in front of the all right, not in front of the 5, in front of the 12 there, and now Blaney is alongside him. The 5 and the 12 side by side for the lead in the championship 4. Byron still holding on to 4th here, but Ryan Blaney looking to the lead. Larson still on the inside here. Larson gonna try and fight it back here, and Blaney clears him for the lead in the championship. And now, Ryan Blaney, do not continue to try and chase for Chastain. Just keep the 5 behind you here. 20 to go. 20 laps to go here in Phoenix. 20 more laps on the season, and let's go. Yeah, no, not another Kyle Larson championship. I think we've all seen enough Kyle Larson championships for at least another 2 years. Give him 2 years, then I'll say, yeah, we might be looking for another one. But, yeah, 2 championships in 3 years, though, would be too many. But here we go. Ryan Blaney holding on here. How many, this is going to be a long fight, because these guys are going to keep fighting it out here. I don't know how these guys are going to be able to handle it. Are these guys wearing the whoops or whatever they were wearing for heart rate tracking? Because I want to see these heart rates as they are fighting it out for this championship. Because there's no way that they are still, that their heart rates are still flat like Jimmy Johnson in the middle of a pack at Daytona a couple years ago. Because I remember them tracking that in I think it was, 2018 or 2019 at Daytona? Jimmy's heart rate, middle of a crash at Daytona, and the heart rate barely spiked any. But, yeah. So right now, the 17 laps to go. 17 miles remaining. William was the fastest on the pole. The problem is the long-run speed is not there. He has next to no long-run speed. He needs a very late caution. Because on that short run, he had the speed potentially to compete. But and that's the thing, I mentioned this in pre-race. The average laps in practice. Let me pull them up again real quick. Lap averages. Here we go. So Byron was the 6th best overall in average laps. On 5 lap average, he was 4th. But then on 10 lap average, he goes up to 6th. But then up to 3rd on the 10 and 15 lap average. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but yeah. William Byron, his run just does not seem. He has not seemed to have much of a long run car today. That's what I've seen. Just a little bit surprised that we. I'm gonna say a little surprised because I hadn't actually looked at his laps. I just knew he was the 6th best on average lap time. But no, he actually had a good string of laps at one point in practice. But, yeah, just not able to make it happen right now, though. And right now is when it counts. So, yeah, I mean, that's one thing. And that's what I saw when I saw him and Larson qualifying well. But their lap times in practice were average at best. You had Blaney and Bell, who were the fastest on lap average speed in practice. And typically, that's what I would look for when I'm looking for a good long-run car. And Blaney and Bell were the 2 best in 5, 10, 15, and 20 lap averages here. Byron did not turn a 20 lap average, so I don't know what his 20 lap average would have been, but odds are it would have been pretty decent. But here we go. 12 laps to go here. And I say, Ryan Blaney does not need to throw this race away trying to run down this one car here. But he's got a comfortable lead right now. He can start to back it down a little bit. He's got about a second between him. And Ryan Blaney is going to be your championship favorite. I guarantee it, coming down this stretch. But, yeah, here we go. Michael McDowell up into the top 10. Wait, what? Whoa. Wait a minute. What the? How on earth is Michael McDowell 10th? Let's go. Michael McDowell up into the top 10. Let's go. Woohoo. Michael McDowell up into that top 10. I want to see him get a top 10 in his home track here. And say Kevin Harvick still in seventh place, not able to do much here, but and say Ross doesn't need to do anything. He can just kind of sit back as again, Blaney should not be trying to run down Chastain here. But 10 laps left. I don't know. Blaney might be able to run him down. But again, that should not be the goal. The goal and the expectation should not be to run down the one car. Blaney, you are in position for the championship. Do not blow this. Come on, history on the line for Ford here to go ahead and sweep the weekend of championships. Ben Rhodes for Ford in the F-150 on Friday night. Saturday afternoon, we had we had Cole Custer driving his Ford Mustang in the Xfinity Series. And then today, we have Ryan Blaney driving his Ford Mustang here in the Cup Series. Could this be the third championship for Ford in 3 days? That would be big. And here we go. So Blaney a 10th quicker there than Larson, and so he's continuing to slip away a little bit there. Byron starting to have to battle with Buescher here, though. There's not much Byron needs a caution like right now, if not sooner, to potentially save him. But without another caution, I don't think Byron's got a shot at this. 7 laps to go here in the championship fight for the NASCAR Cup Series. Byron continuing to hold off Buescher, though. It's going to be a 2-3-4 for the championship guys. But here we go. Can they hold on for the final couple of laps here as we get ready for the championship to be crowned? 6 more laps. All they need to do is make it 6 more laps here. All right, here we go. So 1.4 seconds between Blaney and Chastain. Why on earth are you trying to run him down here? And I say, Blaney, you do not need to catch him. I get it. You want to do it for the flashiness of the win. Just take the championship. Come on. And here we go. There's a lot of lap traffic here on the front stretch. Oh, wait, no, that's not lap traffic. They just decided to cut to the to a battle between Keselowski and Suarez for 11th. Why? I mean, I don't know why we're showing that battle. There we go. Keep showing the battle here. I want to see what kind of lap traffic Chastain has that Blaney thinks he might have a shot. I mean, it's going to be tough. But here we go. Let's see. Ryan Blaney has got this championship in hand as long as nothing goes drastically wrong in the next lap and a half. A lap and a half to go before a yellow flag will not end this, or before a yellow flag would end the race. But right now, Chastain continuing to go here. Yeah, Bubba Wallace hanging on to that top 10 here. But let's see. Again, Chastain continuing to hold on. He's got 2 laps to go. Here we go. I predicted this would be the lap we see a caution flag. I don't know if we see it, but let's see. Coming off turn 3 going into 3 and 4 here for the final time. Coming to the white flag, my bad. White flag here. And it is going to be Chastain taking the white flag and Blaney taking the white flag right behind him here. This race is Ryan Blaney's for the win here. Let's go. So Ross Chastain off of turn 2. Chastain, don't blow this. Blaney, don't blow this here. Let's go! Coming off of turn 4 for the final time, it is Ross Chastain, the race winner, and the championship goes to Ryan Blaney. Young Ryan Blaney, YRB, gets the championship here. The other championship contenders, 3, 4, and wherever Bell finished. So here we go. Ryan Blaney is a NASCAR Cup Series champion. Let's go. And only one other person agreed with me on that one. Let's go! Ryan Blaney with the championship. So Blaney with the championship for the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series. Let's go! Here we go, here we go, here we go. And there we go. Chastain giving him a wave out the window here. Let's go. Hey, this is the big thing we've been waiting to see. We've been waiting to see one of these young guys finally break through and get the championship. And hey, you know what? We were guaranteed that because all 4 of these guys are pretty much young guys. I mean, Larson, it wasn't as much of a... I think this second championship would have meant a little bit more for Larson because he wasn't as dominant on the season. But Ryan Blaney, and I say that, oh, there's Joey Logano waving out the window to him after Blaney helped him win the championship last year. Ryan Blaney going, and here's his flag. Ryan Blaney getting the championship flag here. Let's see it. They're trying to figure out how to get that flag in there. They've not seen that before. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. Man, this is an exciting one. And hey, you know what? Ford on the weekend sweep. There you go, Patrick. I know you're a Ford fan. So, let's say he's going to go and enjoy this victory lap here. But man, let's go. There was no way we were going to miss out on whatever that finish was going to be there. And there we go. Both drivers doing the burnouts. But, yeah, the 12 of Blaney doing his burnout. The 1 of Chastain doing his burnout for the end of the race. Let's go! The championship did not disappoint here. It was a slow start, but in the end, this championship fight played out the perfect way that NASCAR wanted it to happen here. Like, there was no doubt in my mind that this is what NASCAR envisioned with the fight with the Championship 4 format. A nice long run battle with a champion coming out on top after a long fought fight. Now, obviously, the rapid fire restart stuff we've seen for quite a few years. That definitely seems to be a byproduct of the format, but I think this is what NASCAR's been looking for, is a championship fight like this one. So here we go. Yep, the Melon Man gets the race win, and Ryan Blaney with the championship. Let's go! All right, here we go. So, as I said, as I've done throughout this year, I will be going through all 36 drivers, but if you guys were just here for the race, thank you guys for everybody tuned in throughout this entire season. This has been an amazing season. Again, there will be more videos coming in the off-season, so stay subscribed. Like the video if you guys enjoyed it. But, yeah, again, videos will be coming in the off-season. Do not worry about that. I've got a couple of ideas for some fun NASCAR-based content stuff, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy the season, again, drop the subscribe. I will be back again next year, obviously, and again, off-season videos. But we're going to be going through the finishing order here, as we've done throughout the entire thing, to give every driver their dues here. So, Ross Chastain coming home the winner. We didn't even really talk about him a ton, more in the sense of Blaney not racing him, but Ross Chastain came out here proving that, hey, if he can get back to Phoenix, he might have a shot at a championship here. Blaney now finishes in the next-gen car at Phoenix. Second, fourth, second, and a championship. So, hey, he is a threat at Phoenix. If he ever gets back to this championship 4, we might see a second championship for Blaney. Yeah, Larson coming home third. He put up a fight I did not think he was going to be able to. Throughout that race, I thought for sure he was the third. He was the third place car of the 3 that were still running, but he ends up coming home second in the championship, third on track. William Byron, the long run kind of just got to him. The final restart happened a little too late in the race, and William Byron comes home fourth, third place in the championship. Chris Buescher ends a miraculous season with a top 5 finish here. Nothing to hang his head about. He's going to be looking for a great 2024 as we get ready for the new season. Martin Truex Jr. coming home 6th. We know he'll be back next year, so looking forward to seeing him make another run, potentially at a championship, but 6th place finish, not bad. Kevin Harvick in his farewell race. Kevin Harvick goes and gets the 7th place finish here. Another top 10 to cap off what was a amazing Hall of Fame career for Kevin Harvick. Denny Hamlin comes home 8th, short of the championship again, but we've talked about that enough. Good job, good job, Denny Hamlin on that top 10. Michael McDowell with a top 10 finish. Let's go! So, hey, you know what? We made the playoffs again, and we got ourselves into the top 10 in the final race. If McDowell can have another good season, I'm looking forward to another playoff run from him. Bubba Wallace coming home with a top 10. He finishes top 10 in points for the first time in his career. So, good job, Bubba. So, Bubba ends up pulling off the top 10 in points. He might have even gotten a little higher than that, but we'll have to wait and see. But Bubba Wallace coming home 10th. 11th, Daniel Suarez. Yeah, good job for Suarez watching his teammate win the race. Obviously, 11th, not where he wanted, but a good season altogether, although it was a little rough. No wins. But I think there's plenty for him to look forward to. He's got a bright future ahead of him. Austin Dillon, 12th place finish, the best RCR car in the race. That's something to hang your head about, but this has been a bad season for Austin Dillon. He wants this one over as soon as possible. Eric Almirola in his final NASCAR Cup Series start, coming home a somewhat disappointing 13th place finish, although I don't think he will be too upset about it. 13th place is nothing to scoff at, especially compared to how he's run in his career, so I wish Eric Almirola nothing but the best in his retirement, and hey, maybe we'll see him back out here on a part-time schedule in the future. Ryan Preece coming home 14th. And say that's showing some good potential speed building here for the Stewart Haas cars as we get ready for the new season. They got 2 new drivers coming in, and that's one of their existing drivers showing that, hey, I still got something in the tank. Brad Keselowski, yesterday was a much bigger day for Brad Keselowski. He was not at the track. His wife was having their son, and Brad Keselowski comes home 15th. Second best thing that's happened to him this weekend. A 15th place finish after, obviously, the birth of his son. Elliott comes home 16th. Again, just not a bad finish for Elliott. Just kind of not the season he wanted. He was kind of after the injury and the suspension mid-season. I think he was just waiting for this season to be over. Speaking of guys who, after an injury, couldn't wait for this season to be over, it was Alex Bowman finishing 17th. Again, pretty much after his injury, he was just counting down the days to this season being over. It never really showed enough speed to really contend for wins or the championship at any point. Logano coming home in the 18th position. Again, he showed some speed, but in the end comes home short as well of the championship. But he's got last year's championship to coast on. Plenty to look forward to. Hocevar comes home 19th. He'll be going full-time next year. He's got nothing to worry about. He was good in the Truck Series championship, aside from the fact that he ended up getting into that wreck fest with him and Heim. But he looked good in the trucks. Hopefully we'll see him run well in the Spire equipment next year. But he comes home with another top 20 finish in that 42 car. Eric Jones, a little bit of a disappointing finish after how he ran throughout the day, but Eric Jones coming home 20th after taking those 2 tires and trying to potentially pull a game to try and get up into that top, to try and finish top 5. Ty Gibbs ends his rookie season here in 21st place, Rookie of the Year. Good job, Ty. Not much else to really say there. 22nd for Tyler Reddick. Great season, as I said a couple weeks ago. The both both 2311 cars passed any possible expectation. There is nothing for them to really hang their hats about, and a bright future ahead of them. Stenhouse, he won the Daytona 500. That made his season, and honestly, a decent playoff run as well from Ricky Stenhouse Jr. despite the early elimination. So, good season for him, coming home 23rd. Not where he wanted to finish, but hey, he's got a multi-year contract in hand. He'll be back for a couple more years at least in that 47. Briscoe, the worst of the Stewart-Haas cars in 24th. That's not a bad finish considering the fact that we've seen at times this year that sometimes is the best Stewart-Haas car. So again, the Stewart-Haas car is looking a lot better this year than they did in this race than they did most of this year. Kyle Busch, the first car, 1 lap down in 25th place. Ultimately, he had a spin late in the race that ultimately ended his shot at a competitive race. And ultimately he brings out the only other caution for contact other than Christopher Bell, which we'll come to. But honestly, not a bad season for Kyle Busch, although a little bit subpar compared to what the expectation was. Harrison Burton, another subpar season. He was kind of just waiting for the season to be over here. And then JJ Yaley, part-timer, comes in, runs a few races, just kind of starting parking here, 27th. Ty Dillon, hoping that he can find himself a new job opportunity somewhere. I hope a competitive Xfinity ride opens up for him potentially, but I don't know. Hard to tell, but Ty Dillon coming home 28th in his final start in that number 77 Spire car. Justin Haley in his final drive for Colleague comes home 29th, and 30th for Todd Gilliland, who got a contract extension during this season to remain in that 38 car. He did what he needed to do. He is back in that 38 car. He's not getting demoted to truck, so he's back, and 30th place is good. Corey LaJoie, multi-year contract in hand, 31st place, doesn't matter. He'll be back, and he looked very good at points in this season, and he's got something to build on. AJ Allmendinger, 32nd place. I don't know if they've confirmed whether or not he'll be back yet, but Allmendinger, he had quite a few shots to win, although surprisingly not as competitive on the road course as we hoped. BJ McLeod selling his Cup charter here to Spire. Not sure what the future of that team holds, but BJ McLeod coming home 33rd. I'm assuming the plan is going to be to try and build up that Xfinity team with Anthony Alfredo, but wish him the best in whatever he does going forward. Ryan Newman coming home a disappointing 34th place finish. Not the way he wanted his return to the Cup Series to go, as he ran a few short tracks this year, and 34th was not how Newman wanted to go. Cindric took himself out of contention for the win early in the race, just pushing a little too hard. A subpar sophomore season, but he's still got a long way to go ahead of him. And then the most disappointing one of the day, Christopher Bell, a fluke brake rotor going on his car, coming to slamming his career, or not his career, but his championship run here to an end. But after back-to-back championship 4 appearances, I certainly hope we see Christopher Bell back in the championship hunt next year. But a lot of good high points to build on. Just unfortunately not what he was looking for in terms of the final result on the season. But that's the full finishing order from the NASCAR Cup Series Championship race. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, again, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new. Again, off-season content will be on fire. And, of course, make sure you guys check out my live stream later tonight where I will be streaming the Bengals versus Bills game later tonight in the same style I've done this one. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new. And I will see you guys next video. Live stream. Whatever you guys had to do with the rest of your night. Have a great night, everybody. And goodbye.